Hi everybody, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity, and I want to talk a little bit about the 3A Piedmont Triad Conference. This is a new conference. We're going to have several teams that were in the 4As. They're going to be now in the 3As in this conference. It's going to consist of former 4A teams Dudley, Mount Tabor, Southwest Guilford, Parkland, and Ben Smith. Ben Smith and Dudley were in the old Metro Conference, and Mount Tabor and Parkland were in the Central Piedmont Conference, and Southwest Guilford, I can't remember exactly what that conference was called, but it was a conference with, I believe it was like Ragsdale and High Point Central and maybe Ragsdale, East Forsyth, Glen. Anyway, this is going to be a pretty good mix of teams. Number one of this conference is Dudley, and also this is the number one team in the 3A classification. Great offense, great defense, great stadium, great coaching, great fish fries. If you really enjoy some good fish, go to Dudley. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to go. Great atmosphere, and people will treat you right. I don't see any teams in this conference touching Dudley. Number two is Mount Tabor. They have a really good team. They have a coaching change this coming season, but I like Tabor. I think they got a pretty good nucleus that's coming back for this coming season. I think they'll have pretty good offense, pretty good defense, but not on the same level as Dudley, and that's no slam to the Spartans whatsoever. Three, I'm going with the Cowboys at Southwest Guilford. I think their defense is going to be better this coming season. I'm kind of taking a clumsy look-see at their offense. Right now, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to progress as the season goes. It might be a little bit slow at the beginning of the season. Number four, going with Parkland. I could see them finishing third. Coach Samak has done a great job over the years, and his program was decimated by open enrollment within Forsyth County, and I just don't see Parkland finishing any higher than second. I mean, nobody's going to finish higher than second except for Dudley. But Parkland's got a good team, great coaching staff, and they're a team that will do fine come the playoff time. Number five, Peter Gilchrist team, the North Forsyth Vikings, another program that's been decimated by open enrollment. I don't see the Vikings doing much better than their 5-7 season last year. They might do a little bit better, but it's going to be some hard sledding. And this conference they're in is really tough, and I just simply don't see them beating any of the top four teams. I might be wrong on that. They might sneak up and beat Southwest Guilford or maybe Parkland, but I think it's going to be hard for them to do that. Number six, going with, it's a kind of a coin flip between Ben Smith and Western Guilford. I had Western Guilford listed on here. I'd probably stick with, I'd probably go with Western Guilford. It's really 6-1, half a dozen in the other. Neither one of these teams are going to win more than a couple of games this season. Ben Smith's going down from 4A to 3A, but I just don't know if they have the talent to even compete in this conference. Anyway, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity, and thank you so much for listening.